Alright, y'all. The moment we have all been waiting for. My week on recruiting. I'm just playing. We'll jump into recruiting real quick. Make sure we right everywhere before we jump into the craziest game I've ever played. Ball State versus Ohio State at Ohio State. Whew, it's gonna be crazy. Look like Dion not feeling us. Even though we got a 3. Hmm. I'm gonna give Dion one more week. Just in case. Just in case. Okay. That looks good. First, that looks great. Christian. Wait, I thought we. Do we need 2 DTs? No. It's okay though. He's a 4-star. Oh, I forgot about Shakir. Tough. He not messing with us. I feel you. I feel you. Alright, we're also going to give Eric 50 piece. I really like Eric. Definition of a baller right there. Josh, looking good on. Randall, looking good on. Cam looking good. Josh looking good. Jay and Max. DeMarco. B Smalls. And Marmino. Okay, we got 30 more. We can make 2 of these 10s, 25s, or we can make 2 of these 35, 50s. To be honest, I think that's the move. Like Josh. This dude is special. We need Josh for sure. And then we'll do. Sean looks scary. Sean looks scary. So does Paul. We look good on Paul though. We're gonna go all in on Sydney. It's DeMarco's cousin. DeMarcus's cousin. Alright. That's what we rocking with for the week, y'all. Working on 16 recruits, 8 4-stars. I guess 7 now, so 15. 7 4-stars, 8 3-stars. And it is time. Make sure nobody's injured real quick. Everybody good? Okay. Auto subs, we got everything right here. Keep fresh. Sub out when you at 68. Wait. Can I not change that? The heck? Okay. '87. Under 84. They get back up to 88. Let's try that. Okay. I'm gonna save real quick, y'all. I just like to be extra safe for everything, just in case. You never know when a crash is coming, power outage, whatever. Here we go. Y'all can see this is absolutely crazy. At least we're not a 64 like last year. We're at 74 now. We're not 30 overalls away. We're only 20. But we are going on the road. What are they wearing? Red? Okay, I didn't see the home option too. I'm going all whites. When you have a game like this, you have to be perfect. We can't turn the ball over once.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Cardinals will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Ohio State's offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Hold and fire complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You've got a lot of talent. But there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start that everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? Like, you can start climbing quickly and really get a high marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Way to get there, Jalen.
The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
Give me some blocks.
He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Cardinals offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback, because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like, you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like, one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes, because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Taylor wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. He knew that he was coming. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and he did so beautifully.
Perfectly. I don't need a big gain. I don't need to hold on to this football, because the longer I hold on to it with the blitz coming, the worse things are going to happen. I just need a few yards for the first down, get it out of my hand, get the first down.
And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Set him up. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
What a play.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Sheesh. It's hard to accept that one, and it's
They're
hard to
set
be.
to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found. Stopped at the 18. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Here's a heat. Gets it out fast.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important, because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Makes it past the marker.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Oh, my.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll try the run. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
The play action fake. The short hands, it's Roberts. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Sayin.
Oh, my goodness.
And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far.
They got 40, 34, 27 yards. We got 21. Let's go double mode. 17.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. On the move, it's People. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Film study real quick. This was match. This cover 3 match. I'm thinking I'll probably have the over-the-top help. I did not. It gets burnt. Oh, thinking maybe he can stick his arm out, but
they'll try to add another to their lead.
It's almost impossible to guard Jeremiah, especially with 70.
Point makes it 14.
Can't even guard him with the 95 over.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but Happy Valley is a tense place right now. This is a tight game. They're up by a field goal over Marshall. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
That's awesome.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Got his man quickly. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
From the gun, the running back has it. And the Buckeyes get enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal for them.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football.
Bro, how does he freaking make that pass?
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, my goodness.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Bro,
running into the open space.
I have nobody else to
really good job by everybody.
I can't just stand around and wait.
Good run and a first down.
It's crazy, man.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Looking for the score. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
That's beautiful.
Wants to go up top on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Good fight, Elijah.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on first down.
Let's go.
In stride inside the 20. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Yeah, point to the crowd.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Great pass, Walt. So happy I saw that, bro.
PAT unit on the field.
It's crazy that, like, now we have
And
decent
with
amount
the
of speed
extra
on the
point,
field.
they
Well,
close to
sometimes we
within
can
10, down
win on the outsides,
17-7.
too.
Quick strike offense on that
defense.
3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
It could be in business.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, baby.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it early in this football game.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Sayin.
Let's go,
and the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quick strike complete. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play
40 seconds, no timeouts.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds.
Just no crazy picks.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Flips it out on the screen.
Oh, you got to pick up
They're
that
able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And the Cardinals brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
Was that Maurice that passed that?
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
Yeah, Maurice in
the Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Come on, Barbers. We got such a real opportunity right now, bro.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. But they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, It's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air, it's Sayin. The short hand, it's Smith.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Be ready for it.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Going up top. Got his man downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way.
Film steady. That's because them dudes got to switch and cover too. That's why. Which is super dumb to me.
Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose.
It's tough. You got to keep learning, keep it adjusting. But
big plays
like I said, we couldn't make any
right
mistakes.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
Making some mistakes. So
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of...
Going deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense.
Oh, he's got some space.
let's go, bro.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in.
It's a running room. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
This should work, right?
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Sanders.
Oh, my goodness. Bro, it's second and long. I swear my jump not working right.
And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys. That time on the...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Man, we even had stuff open.
He was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Roberts.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team.
Gotta make a play. You gotta make it now.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This team is so good.
The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Taylor wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Buckeyes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end.
Oh, my goodness, bro.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And the pummeling has started.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
I gotta stop using the dive button, bro. It's so bad.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
You gotta be kidding me.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
You gotta be kidding me.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got the back in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Cardinals in the hurry-up.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Sanders. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense falls over. Going to be a turnover.
Is he not throwing forward?
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
Is his arm not coming forward, bro?
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later.
Yeah, we're going to need it real bad later, man.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same.
Thank you. Go, Corey. Go, Corey. All the way, Corey.
Going the other way, and he's got room.
You better not get
30.
caught by him.
Past the 10. Touchdown, Ball State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Great play, Corey.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
Lining up for the PAT. Bangs it through for an extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
We don't have the O-line. I don't think our defense played terrible, but we really don't have the DBs either.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
We're starting to get some
playmakers in here.
here
Comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Buckeyes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Rush is on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Give me a block, please.
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line.
55 yards.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Avery. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
In this situation of the game, it's so hard for the offense to throw it because you're trailing by a lot, so the defense knows you're throwing it. They've got all these extra DBs out there, little fast guys that can break on the football. The windows are so small to throw into, and that's what happened on that last play. Nice job getting the INT.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid, I guess, to throw in that scenario.
But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end.
But they should ever be passing
down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout called by the defense. 27 seconds to go. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory
We'll
formation.
see y'all. We're going to see y'all next year.
A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead of you.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Saying almost 80% against us, 3 touchdowns and an interception. It's insane. Our defense is not good enough. Ivy, 70%. Not bad, a touchdown and an interception. Walt with 2 interceptions. You're not going to beat Ohio State with a single interception, let alone 3 of them. $12 yards rushing. We only had 3. If you take these out, minus that, it's 12, 12. 4 minus 1 is 3. We had 3 yards rushing. I don't count Julian Saint's sacks. So they really had like 42. Nate Roberts, the tight end. JJ. Extremely tough. We kind of had to spread it out for the most part. $18 TFLs and 6 sacks. Core had the 1 pick 6. That's 6 TFLs, 3 sacks, 3 picks. That's a tough one, y'all. Can't lie. It is what it is. You know, we're obviously not there yet, and it's okay. Good experience. Yeah, that's a new rivalry too, right there. We want them. Like, of course, I want to dominate Indiana, but that's who I want, right there. Yawn, it's crazy. Yeah, we gonna see y'all. We'll see them soon. All right, y'all. That's gonna be a wrap on this episode, though. Appreciate y'all for watching, and we'll be back at it next week. Next episode, and we play FCS East Judicials. We got to get our smoke. They put 21 on us last year. That is unacceptable and will not happen again. Tune-up game before we go at Indiana to try to see if we can win the battle for Indiana this year. Alright? Got a couple of big episodes coming up, so even though this one hurts, we'll be back at it. We'll be back at it next episode. Thank y'all so much for watching.